Hi, it's your old friend Jon Colston here from Guitarinstruct.com. Welcome to episode 15, and today we're going to be talking about doubling your pentatonic box. And so before we dive into that, if you would take a moment to click that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you know when we're producing content here for the channel. Also, as mentioned above, there is a PDF link listed in the description below. It'll take you to my website. You can download this lesson. Look for episode 15, Doubling Your Pentatonic Box, and you will find that link to the PDF. No strings attached. There is a donation button there if you wish to contribute to the channel, but there's no obligation. All right, and with that being said, let's get started. Everybody knows that first pentatonic box. So I'm doing it in A, so that's 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8, 5/8. A, C, D, E, G, and then it just repeats. So let's take a look at that on the screen. All right, here it is on the screen. Now we can take a look at it, and you will see our notes listed. So the concept here is we're going to go by that root on the 6th string 5th fret. So if you've got this pattern memorized, then you can play it in your sleep. What we're going to do is we're going to adjust to the A note on the guitar at the 12th fret. And it's almost going to be the exact same pattern, but we just have to make one adjustment. So let me show you that pattern. All right, so here's this adjustment. 5, instead of 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8, 5/8, you're going to start on the 5th string, 12th fret. And it's going to look like this. Now you're going to have to make one adjustment, or it would feel like you should just go. You're going to have to slide that B string up, and that has to do with the way that the B string is tuned. So it's going to be 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 13, 15, 12, 15. So really, that one string, the second string, is the only one that you're going to have to change. Now, as far as the 6th string is going to be the same as the 1st string. So I purposely didn't put it on there just so that you could get used to seeing this. And so with a quick little trick, if you can get that pattern, if you got it memorized in your head, then you'll have it there at the 12th fret too. Now for the fun of it, I've got a backing track we're going to play along with. And on that backing track, I'm going to start the little verse section. I'm going to play in this pattern 1 at the 5th fret. Just a little, like a little melody. And then when it comes to kind of like a little solo section, I'm going to do that down here at the pattern 1 starting on the 5th string. Now this is actually the same as pattern 4. So if you've got this one and you learn this little trick, then you've got pattern 1 and 4 memorized. Learn how to do this on shards of broken ice. All right, one last little thing I want to cover. It's kind of a little bonus point. When you're playing this first position pentatonic, we go by the root on the first string. So that's when we're playing A minor blues or A minor rock songs. That's what we're going to go by. But let's say you're playing over a bunch of major chords like a C, F, and G. You know, what are you going to play then? Well, the notes for the A minor pentatonic are also the same as a C major pentatonic. So the only difference is, if you're playing rock and roll with your first finger and playing minor chords, the only difference is you're going to start your pentatonic major with your pinky. And so instead of fifth string or fifth fret, so A, C, D, E, G, it's going to go C, D, E, G, A, C. And when I play just those notes, you can kind of hear a country thing. You know, it's like a... So just a little bonus point. So if you're playing over a bunch of major chords, you can use an A minor pentatonic. Just make sure that you're on the appropriate. If it's you're playing in the key of C, you're going to start your pentatonic here. If you're playing in the key of G, you'll be starting down here. So maybe in a future lesson we'll cover the relative major and minor, so that you can know that those two scales are interchangeable with major keys and minor keys. All right, and then one last little thing here. Somebody asked the question, how do I hold the pick? And so I'll pull my finger in, lay the pick here, and I'll use just really a tiny bit. Now, my attack is based on how hard I hit the string. So, but I go by the, you know, and of course if you're doing artificial harmonics, you're going to roll that skin over, and it's going to be skin and pick to get an artificial harmonic. But that's how I hold my pick. It's kind of like I said, it's like kind of like a trigger finger, and then I lay it in there just like so. It's not very much of the pick. So with that being said, hope you're enjoying these little micro lessons. And before we go, if you take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when we're producing new content. Leave a comment down below. Let me know you're out there if you have any questions or topics you'd like to see me tackle. Other than that, I will see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for watching.